Hi everyone. I hope everybody is doing well. I am doing well. Every day I'm learning something new. I'm watching certain videos. You know, I still sit and I think to myself, the plot is still the same. You know, the 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 whole story is the same. It's a war. It's a war between good and evil, right? Um okay, and it's kind of like love is in the middle between like pain and no pain, and then there's love, then there's me. And I defeat what man considers good, right? And I defeat what evil is. I'm in the center of love. Love is more powerful than good. Doesn't matter how much good you do, if you don't recognize truth, you don't receive my love, you don't accept me as your Lord, you lose still anyway. Because if you remember in the Bible, uh, I said, listen, the people said to me, we cursed out demons, we did this, we did that in your name. But, it said, away from me, you workers of iniquity, I never knew you. Never knew you. Never knew you. Mm-hmm. And that's the thing about the whole situation. That is like, I don't know them people. I know them. I know what they think they're doing, but I don't know them personally. Them calling out to me and asking me for help. I'm like, because I gave them chances time and time again to do the right thing. I even gave them money. I took them out of darkness, gave them money and everything through Michael. And see, one thing my dad is not going to let somebody do: take credit for rescuing me out of this situation. It was by my dad's spirit that everybody's getting delivered, exposed, because they thought it was funny how I was getting, like, my life was on blast, like in front of everybody, right? But now these people in Hollywood, especially Judah, is going to get exposed, and it's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess for these people. I'm telling you, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. I can't really even, that won't even really let me see what's going on. But there are going to be people with cameras, just like there was cameras with me, snapping shots, making up stories, this and that, and this and that. That is like, I don't care. I don't care. Because they didn't want to accept you. They wanted to ridicule you. They wanted to make a lie a truth. They didn't want to accept that, they didn't want to wait. Everybody just judged me by what I looked like and the money I had or where I lived, or, and these were people that were in Hollywood that fell down. They had nothing. They were living with their grandma, grandpa, whatever. And then dad just used Michael, and gave them, sent them here, sent them there. And they just lost themselves. They just went crazy. They had no... They just showed their butts. Everybody was just having a good time off of money that did not belong to them. Now, if you guys read the book of Tobit, there was a man, a righteous man, who did right. And he had money hidden with someone else, get a cousin or something. And he sent his son to go get that money. Okay. Relatives. I guess it was relatives. And there was a girl who was there that tried to, kill herself a couple of times because all of her husbands died every night that the wedding night they were supposed to consummate their wedding. The wedding night, the men were just like being taken out, But it was just to show that woman was not to be with anyone else but Tobit's son. It's a love story through and through, the whole entire Bible. And the love story is the love that God has for me. A father has for his daughter. And the love that dad has for his daughter and her love for her husband. And her ability to love God, whom no one can see, but they feel, but they can't see. And that's what makes me weird, because people can't understand my relationship with my dad. All human beings know that they could just see, look around and be like, okay, we're not creating this. We can't grow this. We can't make a blade of grass. We can't do this. So there is a creator here, right? But my intimate relationship with my dad, it was just strange to the spirits of the earth, because you guys have spirits of the earth. So I wouldn't really expect, I would expect you guys to feel some kind of way. Because how is she like in a human body like us, and she has this serious connection to God whom we can't see? How? And to be honest, I would probably be like, it wouldn't make me want to kill somebody. I would be like, you know what? Let me get close to that person, because she got the words of life. And she's sitting here saying, sorry, Dad, thank you, Dad, this and that, and Dad. And he's doing things on her behalf, and she doesn't even know. I don't even know half the things my dad does for me. I don't know. He hasn't showed me anything, but eventually he's going to show me how much he loves me. Now I'm just like, Dad, please. I can't be in this house with this man any much longer. And it's not like he's bothering me or anything, but his spirit, I don't want to start feeling, I feel sorry for him, because, I don't want to really start feeling like I love him, but I don't want to start feeling something for him that I should not be feeling at this time, because he needs to go through it, and I don't want to get myself involved with whatever discipline that is going to put him through. You know what I'm saying? So my prayer every day is just please, like, let me get out of here. I have to be released from this home. First, because I have intense feelings of getting people delivered from the plagues. I saw something, Shannon Doherty, and how she was talking about my doctors, this and this and this. Now, I don't know if, what her situation is, but if she repents and she calls out to God in my name, in the name of love, she'll be healed, and she will never have to go to a doctor or be on the phone with a doctor forever in her life. And see, this is what Dad has put in the people. Fear of death. They're afraid to die. Because now they know that hell is a spiritual place. They know. And they will be forever separated from me, from Dad. Like, his spirit will, and their spirit will go down. People of the whole world should be afraid to die right now. Especially if they haven't recognized me as the truth, the way, and the life. Nobody comes there. That means no one's prayers come to the Father but through me, through my name, through me. And Dad knows every spirit that is sincere in heart, whether it's behind closed doors or not. He knows why he's doing what he's doing. Like Taraji G. I forget her name, but she was over there. People see my people. Judah went over to all these other countries. They can all, they can bless you. Their idols. They're praying to this yoga, Japan, going to all of these countries where them people don't know God. They go to everybody else, but to the one they know who brought them out. They know, they heard me preaching. They saw me preaching. They heard my words. That's why they're getting them spiritual hands now. Now it's just like, okay, I sent her, and she said everything that she had to say. She did everything, threw everything at them but the kitchen sink about how to get right and how to save their lives. But nah. When I went to Buddha, to the Buddha, I went to, Kathmandu, I went to, now I'm peaceful. Now I'm, okay, you deny me before man, and I'll deny you before my angels in heaven. Russell Simmons over there looking like, I don't know what, a bald head monk. That man is going to get it. He can sit here and claim he's innocent all he wants. Okay? All the models and everything, all they did, they were doing stuff back in the day. You can't, and that's what the second Edger said. Those who deny their sin. Saying, I'm innocent. Oprah, I'm innocent. They're going to die. Sickness and disease. Tragic deaths. And how you turned over people to these monsters' hands. I don't know if Michael's father is alive or not, but if he hadn't come and repented and come to, he yeah, family members do go to hell. Just because, he kept them out of the street or whatever, he subject them to a lot of things, those boys. And plus, adultery on his wife, that's not something to blink an eye at. No. No, sir. No, ma'am. But he'll be back in 1,000 years. You see, people want to praise people because they had a whole crowd. See, people praise people because they have a whole crowd of people. And man wants recognition for something that God, my Father, gave them the ability to do. But they made deals with man, contracts, papers. Therefore, when you leave love and you sign a contract with a man, a physical man, you cut off all your peace, you cut off all of your happiness, all your joy. The minute Michael signed or made a deal with Satan, his peace, his joy, his innocence, and everything was gone. The minute his dad did that to those boys, everything was gone. That's why if you probably look, you see a lot of family photos like this. The kids. Because there's nothing joyous about, there's no joy, gone. Like, love was gone. And that song that he sang, She's Out of My Life, it was, yeah, I'm not going to be back with her for, like, she's gone. You know what I'm saying? It's out of my hands. I was in Dad's hands. I was in my dad's hands. So he was really feeling that. And just because somebody else wrote it or whatever, it was my dad's spirit letting him know, yeah, this is over. Your innocence, everything is over. It's really over. Love is gone. She's in my hands and I'm protecting her. She's asleep right now. So she's sleepwalking and you're dead walking. That's how it is. That was the situation. He's like, I gave you the perfect woman and you didn't want it. Instead of your father's table you want to eat at somebody else's table. Stephanie Mills said. So it is what it is. But everybody had to pay for that. Everybody had to pay for that. The Gentiles, the Jews, everybody want to claim they're the Jews, they're the Israelites, they're the this and that. Let me tell you something about the Jews. Judah is something else. Now, Michael's a Jew. My dad's love for me makes him a Hebrew. My dad is a man of war. He's a spirit of war and death, torture, everything. Everything that hurts, that's who he is. Until he created me and I showed him joy, happiness, peace. I'm like, Dad, you don't have to burn up everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you don't have to make everything black. You know? So us laughing together and enjoying ourselves together. I let him think about things a different way. And he's like, oh, that is good. That's good. That's good. The sun, yes, that's good. That's beautiful. And Dad, you're the moon, because his spirit does serve me. His spirit serves me. He's the moon. His romance. He's romance. He's the moon, and I'm the sun. He thinks of me as the sun. He has no problem raising me up because he's so mighty. He doesn't need that fame. He's God. You know what I'm saying? My dad is God. Like, what? He don't care what you think about him. He gonna do what he gonna do, when he want to do it, how he wants to do it. He does not care about the human beings like I do. He does not care about human beings like I do. That's why he's like, I don't care about human beings like you do. I care about you because I put your spirit in this temple. But them other people, I don't know them people. I do not know them people. Because all of them people try to kill the very person, the very person that I love more than anything. The only person in this world that brings me joy. And he's just like, I don't understand how you love these people so much. I don't see how you love that man so much. Look at y'all. Look what he did. Look what he did. Look what he's doing. But I love him. Sit me down. Sit me down. I'm happy. It's like, okay, I'll send you down there, but let me tell you something. I'm going to put these laws. He messed these laws up. I'm going to have to crush him. And every man who's hung on a tree is cursed. He cursed them. He cursed Judah, cursed with the curse. Their women and their children cursed them. And Judah are the ones, the Sumerians, they from Africa. And a lot of Black Americans' ancestors are from Africa. They deal in witchcraft and stuff like that. They worship their men. And their men sell them off like nothing. And so follows the Gentiles. They do the same thing. They don't take care of their women. You see how they sex traffic the boys and the girls, and it's terrible. But see, my dad is Judah, but he's righteous and holy. He didn't put his spirit in the man Judah. You understand? He is a protector of his daughter, the Hebrew. He's not a pervert spirit, but the man Judah is a pervert spirit, became a perverted spirit once he did what he did, stepped outside of the marriage covenant. That's why it's so important that the marriage covenant in the earth is restored. Like the marriage is restored to make things better, because my dad knows that's going to make me happy. And when I'm happy, he gets happy and he starts doing miracles, and I start dancing and singing, and and I just have to let you guys know this, and these things are going to continue to happen. It's going to get worse and worse and worse until I get when two are brought together, there I am. Till I can see and feel comfortable and peace at home in my husband's arms. So I know that, okay, we can do this now. You think I like seeing people like that disturbing them? Because I know how dark that place can be. Like, am I crazy now? Now, when they thought they were doing witchcraft on me, it was Dad letting me see things in and out, in and out, in and out. But their witchcraft that they did, Black Hollywood, and they got into, came back on them. Intensified. It's going to get worse. You guys hearing TD Jakes, that's it. I mean, there's going to be some films coming out, and Dad is going to let this generation see it. If Dad allowed me to get exposed, someone who came down here to save Judah, right? And the Egyptians, like, basically the Gentiles, he allowed me to be exposed. What makes you think he's not going to expose the people who hated me for no reason? No cause, didn't know me, didn't care to know me, but just wanted to just be hateful and evil. I don't get it. I just can't see myself being hateful and evil to someone who never did anything to me. But own relatives did, you know. Michael's own relatives did, you know. Now, listen, he's Judah, so I don't know what Michael did. he might have been hateful and evil because Judah's hateful and evil. You know, I don't know what made them turn on him, but I know money and everything else can tear apart a family, you know. And maybe he deserved what he got, you know, but they definitely wasn't going to let him come. Now, when he started to, like, pull away from him, when Dad started to listen, Dad is involved in everybody's life. He is the spirit of all spirits. So ever how it moves, everybody's moving, shady or not shady, love or not love, it is his doing for my sake, for his name's sake, for me. So everything works out for my good. Everything works out for my good. And so if it works out for my good, it's going to work out for your good as you guys see me go through these things and give you encouragement that I'm doing all of this for you guys. Because Dad kept his promise to me by giving me my husband back and keeping his promise to Michael that, yes, you can have her back. And this time, don't mess it up. You know? So it comes, he's got to bring Judah down so far till they understand that love is Lord. And Jesus is not a man, a white man. I think they know he's not a white man, but he's not Michael. Jesus is not Michael. Love is a woman, a real woman, the only woman of the earth, the mother of the earth. And that's me. And it's not okay that you don't accept me. I don't care if you do or not. But to Dad, he's like, nah, that ain't okay. And see, that's the thing about it. I forgive you. But my dad don't forget. Like, I don't forget. He is a man of war. I'm trying to tell you guys, he's not nice. He's nice to me and to those who love me with their whole heart. He's not a nice man. when it comes to me, he's not nice. When it comes to somebody harming me, he ain't gonna be nice. He's and that's why I had to pray out, God be merciful to them. Please, for mercy. Because he is, like he'll just keep going and going. And I'm like, Dad, please. And that's why it's so important that we come together now, because I do want the human race to live, those who are living now, that accept me now. Like my dad said, do you hear me now? And they're like, yes, God, we hear you. We are not to touch that one. And actually, we want her out of here. You want her? Here, take her. Do you understand? The Egyptians, they're like, listen, take her. Because this is too much. Day after day, we're hearing bad news. We're hearing, and he ain't going to stop. He's not going to stop. He's not going to stop. Until everybody is on the same page. Like, Ayana is love. Ayana, she's love. Don't matter if we are her brother, her sister, her cousin, she's love. I'm going to stop this video right here, and I'll come back, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And I love you. I do. I love you. I didn't say that today so far, but I love you. And looking forward to being your leader. I love you. Mwah. Mwah. That one's for my baby. I love you.